20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than the ones you did. I made the decision to stop my 9-to-5 job and focus on Microstock full-time.
Caught behind Venetian blinds, out of reach for the city lights. This ain't where I belong. Hey, look at me, man, what I become.
I now reached the point where I can sustain my life using Microstock. Quitting my regular job means total freedom. I'm going to follow my dreams.
What I thought was gone was sitting in my pocket in plain sight all along. I think it's time for me to go, burn all bridges. All I know, I got lost along the way, fell between the foam, pulling stitches. Time to let go, so come what may. Don't look before you leave. What you give, you get to keep. So long, farewell, bye-bye. Let's have a toast for those lost old eyes. And my crooked little heart that seems so rebellious is falling apart right now.
Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Hugo and today I'd like to show you my May 2025 Microstock earnings. I'm a Microstock contributor and I contribute to all the major agencies like Shutterstock, Adobe Stock, Storyblocks, Getty, iStock and many more. About 13 in total, I believe. Some are high earning agencies and some are the smaller agencies. I think you all know the higher earning agencies. I mainly use drones. With drones I mainly use videos and also a little bit of photos. While I'm up in the sky I can also take some photos, but the most income comes from videos. And in this video I like to show you my earnings in the month of May doing Microstock. Earnings per agency, so you get an idea which agencies sell best or how much income can you expect from them. I like to compare it to my earnings the same month last year. Microstock is usually seasonal and also your portfolio grows over time, so your income can fluctuate. And I think it's good to compare to the same month last year because, as I said, it's quite seasonal. At the end of the year, we usually see some higher months, and at the beginning of the year or during holidays, you earn a bit less. So that gives you a good comparison. I also like to show you my portfolio size. Of course, I upload every day, I would say almost. So I grow my portfolio and my income grows as well, and my overall findings, trends, etc. So here you see my drones. This is a Dji Mavic 4 Pro. I have the Cine edition. It's on the wall here behind me. I built a Cinewhoop. You can also see the remote and some parts, and I have a Nazgul Evoke with a GoPro on it. Now I think DJI makes better drones than self-built drones because everything works well. I tried building drones myself, but I find lots of technical difficulties and problems. For example, the charging of the batteries, it's a process on its own, while DJI is just plugging in the plug in the socket in the wall and it charges. So yeah, DJI makes good products, and that's why I use them the most. Now I like to buy another FPV drone again from DJI. I heard the Avata 3 is coming, some rumors, or I can go for now the Avata 2 again. But yeah, it's a decision I have to make. Wait for the new one or buy the existing one. Okay, so the total amount, pretty high, $4,185.85. As I told you, I'm going to compare to the month of May in the last year. So in 2022, that's 3 years ago, I made $755. The year after that, I almost doubled it, more than doubled it, $1,680. The year after that, a bit lower. You can have a lower month sometimes, $2,100, but still growth. And then this year, really nice increase, almost 100%, 69% to be precise, and $2,000 more, with a total of $4,100, almost $4,200. Now on the right, you see all the agencies that I contribute to, from highest earning to lowest earning. And Shutterstock had a new record, best month ever, $1,800 from Shutterstock alone. Then followed by Adobe Stock with $1,000, Storyblocks $500, Getty iStock $200, Blackbox $200, Pond5 $127, and Wirestock. And then we have a middle tier agencies, and then the lower agencies like Dreamsteins, 123RF, and Dissolve, which still has to report their earnings for the month of May. Didn't have it, but I expect it will be 0 or max of $40. So not really big changes. And oh yeah, on deposit photos, I also had a new record, which is good. So 2 new records. As well, I'd like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. I'm getting close to 1,000 subscribers. If I get that, that's one milestone I have to achieve to monetize my channel. And then also 4,000 hours of watch hours, and there I need some more watch hours. So, but we work on that, and here you see I published 3 videos. Of course, I also have my normal job, and I do Microstock. That has a big priority, and that takes a lot of time. So yeah, I try to upload as much as I can. I think I can do more. I have to do more and able to monetize, but there's growth, and that is good. We are patient, and we're gonna go on making new videos. Okay, so here we see the minor agency. I compacted them a bit, so number 8 till 13. Video Hive $72, pretty good. Here you see the files. It's usually $18 per video. So they sell, the customer buys it for $40. Commission of LME is $22, and that leaves $18 for me. Now I think that's reasonable. You might think, oh, that's low, they take more than half. Well, I think without the agency, it's really hard to do your marketing, and so they do a lot of work as well for you. And it makes decent money, $72. Deposit photos, $48. And I looked a bit into it, and we see 2 video sales of Eindhoven for almost $16. So each, that's almost $32. So if you have 2 good sales, you're already a long way of this $48. And then LME, $39. There's a bit of an 2023 was a really high year for LME, and now they dropped a little bit. But $39 for LME is not bad, I would say. And I believe it's only photos there that I sell. 123RF, quite business as usual, almost $10. Dreamtime, low earning agency, almost $2. And Dissolve, not known yet. But yeah, and 4%. So the lowest agencies are 4%, so only a small part of my income. $39. There's a bit of an 2023 was a really high year for LME, and now they dropped a little bit. Okay, so this is my dashboard at deposit photos. Now, where most of the money comes from is 2 video sales. This is one. This is an aerial video of the city of Eindhoven in the Netherlands for $15. And I have another one. This is a stadium in the same city, so I think it's the same buyer. Same price, also $15. Next to this we have mainly small sales, mostly images, but also some videos. Here we have one for $3. This is the Westergasfabriek, an event, old factory event center now in Amsterdam. And here also, this is a bridge over the Kiel Canal in Germany. It connects the Baltic Sea with the North Sea, so it's a busy transport route for ships. Now let's also have a look into my LME account. I sold a couple of photos. This is everything I sold in the month of May. Now what stands out is this large sale, $23. Then I get a commission. It's an image of Amsterdam. It's a part in the east part. It's a business district with some high-rise buildings. Also, this is one of the earliest photos I took with my drone with a DJI Air 2. It's a import car park in the port of Amsterdam, I remember. And what else do we have? Oh yeah, electric vehicle charging. So this is a charging point along the highway for electric vehicles in the Netherlands. And next to that we have an intersection, traffic highway in the Netherlands. So that's it for LME. Now then we move to number 7, the more interesting agencies, Wirestock. Wirestock is an agency where you can upload to only your file and you have to give a short description, and then they are going to distribute and keyword your files for you. So I think it's interesting because then somebody else is doing keywording for you, gives maybe more options in search results. They have a different type of keywords, and it works, I would say. I started uploading videos and now I make $118 while relatively new and small portfolio. So 1600 video files. They make the most amount of the money, and the images 1000. I don't really upload a lot more there. I mainly focus on videos, and in a short time of like 20 days I uploaded 112 videos. So I grew my portfolio in this time, and you can see here the results of the previous years, as you see in the diagram as well. Now it starts to go to the $100 mark, almost a new record, but not quite. And in total $822. Okay, so this is my Wirestock dashboard. You can see the earnings here. We're talking about the month of May, $118. What did I sell? Well, here you see my files sold for the month of May, quite a lot, and most of them for quite a small amount. Now let's look at some video sales where the most of it comes from. Here we have the city of Aachen, an aerial drone video. This is a wind turbine, $2.38. It was sold at Adobe Stock. This is in the Netherlands, a bit more in the spring, winter time. Close-up video. $7.28. This is a data center sells pretty well. 6 times already at Adobe, as you can see, made me $38. Get the iStock, $3.80. This is the city of Cologne. Here we see the Cologne Cathedral. Sorry. Already sold 2 times at Get the iStock. Another one for $7.32. Data center. This time a top-down aerial drone video. Already sold 10 times at Adobe Stock. $6.92. This is a lignite mine, open pit. It's in the ground in Germany at Adobe Stock for $6.93. And let's do one more. $2.38 at Adobe Stock. This is the racetrack of Spa-Francorchamps in Belgium. The Belgium Ardennes. It's a revealing aerial, as you see it laying here in the distance. Formula 1 racetrack. Okay, so that's some of my bestsellers from Wirestock. Okay, number 6 is Pond 5. May total is $127. I had an issue. I got a new internet provider and there were firewall settings, so my stock submitter was not really sending it. And after I changed some settings, I was able to upload again. So now there's a batch again, pretty high amount. But this also could describe or explain that my earnings are a bit higher if I did not really upload a lot in that month before. So that you drop in the search results. I'm not sure, but I heard that will happen. It's logical, I would say. If you upload, you get rewarded, and if you don't upload, you don't get rewarded. So yeah, and next to that, Pond 5 can fluctuate. And also they lowered their royalty rates with 10% since Shutterstock took them over. So 127, before those years they were higher. 225, 171 can happen. I believe in the future we will see higher months again. And here you see some of the files that I sold. So that's usually 10 to 15 video files, and then different prices, but pretty high prices, and also some images for low prices. This is my dashboard from Pond 5, sorted on May. So I made $127. If you look at what we sold, first, this is an aerial photo. I had some aerial photos. This is a TV tower in Dortmund at night. So this gives only 27 cents. And then I have some video sales, which bring in higher amounts. For example, this aerial hyperlapse for $52. That is this one. So it's made of many photos into a small video over a long period of time. Then we have a blast furnace. This is this one, $8.36 it made me. And this is this video. This is in the industrial Ruhr area in Germany. They have large steel fabrication facilities there. Very interesting. This is Dunes of Zeeland in the Netherlands. Beautiful sky, nice sunny weather, people on the beach. I believe for about $16. This is a warehouse distribution center of Tesla. So an editorial video which made me $9.29. And lastly, we have the aerial of the port of Antwerp. This is also an aerial photo, also editorial, which made me $1.83. So that's about it for Pond 5. Number 5 is Blackbox, quite similar to Wirestock. I get a lot of questions like, because Blackbox, you upload to Blackbox and Blackbox uploads to other agencies. And everybody asks me, do you upload the same files to Blackbox and that then you do to Shutterstock? And the answer is no. I have a separate file a folder with files that I specifically upload to Blackbox, so they're not the same that I upload to Shutterstock as well. So I have unique files for Blackbox. It's a different workflow because they're not in Stock Submitter, so I have to do the keywording separately, but it's worth it. As you can see, with a relatively small portfolio in a short time, I managed to grow my portfolio to these levels. So 363, really high month, April. Now $200. And June is underway, and they will still top up some earnings at the end of the month, I guess, and during the month. So that will be a decent month as well. 1,800 files online. It's very motivating for me if you see earnings coming. Then you want to upload more, and I did 150 files. And here are some things that I sold: infrastructure, data center, and the prices that they took. A discount pack, $52. I'm not sure really what that is. And subscription at the end of the month. These two usually come, and they are a relatively high amount, so 77 and 52. Yeah, that was Blackbox. Before I didn't upload, now I started, and I have $200 this year. And we're gonna keep uploading and grow Blackbox. So let's have a look into my Blackbox account. Here you see my months of 2025 and its earnings. Here we have May, $199. If we look at what I sold, now here you see the discount pack and the subscription package. And before that we have this. This is $8.16. This is an intersection crossover near The Hague in the Netherlands. For $10.48, this is a data center in the Netherlands as well. $15, the Nürburgring, famous corner there in Germany. This is the Rhine River, also in Germany near Duisburg. I sold this for $10.89. $7, the same data center. Another video of the intersection that we just saw for $5. Here we have another video of a data center. And here we see a top-down video of a wind turbine. Bit of a different perspective this time on water. And for $8.22, this is in the Netherlands, a steel factory, blast furnace, $8.22. And finally, for $6.05, the same data center again, revealing aerial video. Number 4 is Getty iStock. Getty iStock, I made $290, and that's $93 more than the month of May in 2024, where I made 126. And before that, I didn't upload videos. They were not in Stock Submitter. So I only had some images online, like these renderings. And then I made like $16, $22. I had a couple thousand of them, I think, or 2,000. And then you make small amount. But if you start uploading videos, yeah, this can happen. Then we see nice increases. That's the difference between images and videos. Videos make more. And I upload 170 videos since 6th of June. So I now have 7,500 almost assets online. And I had something really interesting. I had 700 downloads. I made a short about it. And that's quite unusual. In the coming month, normally I have like 50 downloads, and now it's 600. So I'm curious to see what the income will be. But of course, it can be 50 cents each or but it's a really high amount of files. And I heard there are some other people that have it as well, so I'm not sure what happens there and what it's gonna deliver. Get the iStock always the next month, halfway the month, you get to learn how much you made, about the 17th of the month. So exciting to see that. Hopefully it's good. Let's have a look into my Getty iStock dashboard. So here we see some of the months, previous years and this year. We're looking at May this time, and here you see the parts, and it's about $220. Subscription, premium, access, etc. Now, if we look at my best-selling images, so I had 98 files that I sold. These are all types of assets. Now, if we're going to look at video only, this is what we sold. So I went to the Azores. It's an island in the Atlantic Ocean in Portugal. Some aerial drone videos. Beautiful island. So this is an aerial video of it. Beautiful colors. Data centers represented highly, I would say. This is a castle in Germany. Castles can sell, definitely, and they're nice to visit. This is near Flensburg, I believe, so in the north of Germany. I went all the way to Denmark and came across this as well. Here another castle, also in Germany. I think this is more in the Black Forest, so a bit more in the south of Germany. Castle on a hill, perfect for droning. Some shipping lanes, city of Rotterdam, the Nürburgring again, electric vehicle charging, some industrial sites, interesting weather conditions, like very cloudy, misty, and then with steam it's pretty good. It's also in Germany, pretty close, makes it more interesting, I would say. Now here we have a data center again, this time at sunset. So the lights are coming on and we have a beautiful sunset in the back. Port of Rotterdam, TV tower, data center, and the skyline of The Hague. This file I love with the beautiful sky. It's a large city here in the Netherlands. So yeah, that are my aerial drone videos. These are 50 out of the 65 out of the 98 files that I totally sold. These make the most income, I would say. Now number 3 is Storyblocks. Storyblocks is usually high and constant. And at the same level. They sent me an email where they said they're gonna redistribute the earnings. Yeah, it's not really clear how it really works. But I see my earnings increase a little bit this month. But yeah, you have to look at a longer time, I would say. $500 is good. They added snapshots. I think they take photos from videos and maybe enhance them with AI, or they sell that separately, and that gives a small amount of extra income. And for the month of May it was $5. Now I have 11,000 files online, so 250 more than last month of 6th of June, sorry, beginning of the month. And last year I made 370, 463. So the year in between was a bit lower and now a bit higher again. So up and down a bit, but overall pretty high. And here you see some of my bestsellers explained into a percentage. So they have lots of users, I believe, with subscriptions, and the number of files they download from you. You get distribution of that income from all the subscriptions. So yeah, the more people download your videos, the higher the cut of that total amount will be for you. But yeah, it's not really transparent, I would say, the number, or it's just a percentage. But I trust them. Yeah, $500, I'm happy with that. So this is my dashboard from Storyblocks. I made almost $13,000 so far in a couple of years. The month of May I made almost $500. And here we see my bestsellers. Sort on the month of May. As I told you, the percentage of the downloads that has been made. And these are the videos that sell the best. So this is a container ship, top-down aerial drone video, very large container ship. I believe it was one of the largest in Europe or in the world that came there. Petrochemical terminals, Port of Rotterdam, the Dolomites mountain range in Italy, petrochemical terminal in the Port of Amsterdam. This is a distribution center in Amsterdam for a large supermarket. Lots of movement. Here we see a racetrack, Circuit of Zandvoort. This file sells well across all agencies. I think it's Brussels, Belgium, with nice lighting. This is in Austria, mountain village, McDonald's sign. I actually uploaded this because they said we want McDonald's things in their list, their hot list. So I tried it and it sells, I guess. And here we have editorial video of the Eemshaven, a port in the Netherlands with solar panels and storage silos. So that are some of my bestsellers. And number 2, usually Shutterstock or Adobe Stock. Now in this case it's Adobe Stock, $1,000. Nice milestone above $1,000. Here you see what I made in the last 12 weeks. So 200 is every week, 200 plus, 125 I would say, 180, and then here 380. So it can keep in mind that it can fluctuate. You always have to look at the longer term, and then you get a more. You can have 3 low months and then 3 high months. So, and you shouldn't be complaining if you have 3 low months in a row. Maybe you have to look a bit at a longer time, because it can go up as well. The longer time you get, the more realistic image you get of how much you make and how your portfolio is doing. 2025, yeah, $1,000. Last year was almost 600, and before that 460, and before that 364. So yeah, good growth, 25%, and then 75%. And I keep uploading regularly, almost 200 files, videos to Adobe. We're almost getting at 10,000 video files, 6,000 illustrations from all the way back to 2012, some photos and some vectors, for a total of 17,500 assets. They make me $1,000 a month, and most of it comes from video. As you can see here, some of the best sellers. This one is $100, 95, 65. So mainly the video sales bring in large amounts. Here is my Adobe Stock dashboard. I sorted on month of May and the bestsellers. This first file made me $56. This is the central station of Frankfurt and the skyline. Now this is a petrochemical terminal in Rotterdam where ships refuel. This sold for $28. This is a science park in Amsterdam. So it's part of the university. We have a data center for $28. Top-down video with the fans. This is also at that science park. Here we have a wind turbine. Close-up video view made in the Netherlands. So it stands for sustainable energy. Oh, sorry. This I made recently. This is a wind turbine at sunset in the port of Amsterdam. And this is also a wind turbine at offshore on the water. Now we can do one more. This is an FPV video in Madeira, actually. Something different. Flying along the rocks, diving it. Pretty cool. So that are my bestsellers at Adobe Stock. Number 1 is Shutterstock, best month ever, $1,800.32. The month before that I had $1,600. It was also a new record, and now a new record again. And now the month of June, I can already tell you it's quite low. So now at the end of the month of June, Shutterstock I'm at 600. So yeah, this compensates, then makes it even out a bit. And yeah, $1,800 is just really nice. It's a high amount. I upload regularly to Shutterstock 150 video files new, 11 images. Also a small amount of images. And I'm level 4 for videos and photos. So I get a 30% royalty rate. Now over the years we see a good growth. Yeah, here I have really optimized my workflow again with keywording and how do you say it? Watch folders. So my editing process speeded up and my keywording process speeded up. And then you see, yeah, if you have more files online, you can make more money. It's quite logical. So yeah, by automation, I managed to upload more, and then I made more as well. And you get better at your craft, I would say. Also in the filming, you know better what to film. You have better equipment, and then that also helps to increase your revenue. Now here you see my top 5 performers. So wind turbines. Here large sale, just one large sale. You can have them $260, one sale only. This one was sold many times, and then $390. So yeah, sometimes you can have really big sales, which is really nice. Images also here, lower amounts, but more downloads. But also a nice amount. I say about a fifth, as you can see here, is images, and this is videos, the purple line. This is my Shutterstock dashboard. Here you see my portfolio, 12,500 files now. My earnings, $6,200 year from this year, and then video is 5,000 of that. And images is $1,100 of that. Now my bestsellers, we can see them here. Top 5 performers all time. Number 1, $822 is this wind turbine. Then we have data center. I I made $510 from that. This is the same wind turbine, which sells really well here at Shutterstock. I made it $500 from it, $333. This is the port of Rotterdam. And here we have an aerial hyperlapse, which I already uploaded in 2020, which made me $330. Now for images. This I already uploaded in 2018. It's a vector, a baseball field. Here we have a race car, a 3D rendering, which made me $265. This is a geodesic dome figure, $250. And here we have aerial photos, one of a data center that's being constructed, and $155 for the port of the Eemshaven aerial photo. So yeah, that was it. Best month ever. New record on Shutterstock. So let's try to keep and get more new records. And the only way to do that is to upload more and better content. And then the results will follow. And patience and dedication and consistency. The end of the year higher months are coming usually, with bonuses and stuff, and $4,000 is already really good. High amount of income, so I'm happy with that, especially if you compare it to last year. Growth is possible still. If you upload more, you will make more. So if you like to follow and see what's gonna happen in the coming months and maybe years, I'm gonna keep uploading, and hit that subscribe button, and I'm gonna show you my YouTube earnings as well, which is also nice to know, I think. Hit that subscribe button, and hopefully see you the next time. Thank you. Bye bye.
I'm bleeding, I'm easy.